Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video you're going to get to learn something new about me. Now you guys may not know this, but I'm someone who used to be addicted back in like high school and college to opening card packs. It's because of that that I've sworn off a lot of trading card games, because I honestly will just buy pack after pack after pack just to get the rare card and then never use it. Well, luckily one of my moderators, Tequila Shots, managed to get me something that's not Tequila Shots. He got me whiskey instead, but he also got me some Final Fantasy trading card game packs to open. Now, for those who don't know, this has actually been around in the West for quite some time now. When it first came out, I couldn't get them. I tried. Amazon wouldn't ship them to me. I think my only option ended up being to get them from London, and, well, I didn't want to. So I've been meaning to do a card, like a pack opening video of the Final Fantasy trading card game since it came out in the West. And finally, thanks to my Canadian friend, I now have a few packs to open. It's only 8, so it's not going to get too exciting in this video. But let's go over the contents of each pack. Now we have trading card game Opus 1, which as you can see right here is the one with lightning on the cover. There are a total of, looks like, let's see, this pack contains 12 cards randomly taken from a total of 186, plus 216 premium cards. This pack does not contain any rulebook, and it may contain identical cards. We also have Opus 2, which as you can see has Squall on the cover, and has a bunch of other cards. Now this one has 12 cards randomly taken from a total of 148, plus 148 premium cards, so I guess just twice as many cards as it says. There are 60 commons, 42 rares, 32 heroes, 14 legends, and then the 148 premium. On Opus 1, looks like it's similar. It's 78 commons, 60 rares, 34 heroes, 14 legends, and then 216 premium. So I just want to open packs. I love opening packs. It's been ages since I've opened packs. And trading card game, the Final Fantasy trading card game Nationals are coming up soon, so I figure no better a time than now. So thank you, Tequila Shots, for giving me these packs. Let's get to opening them, shall we? Alright, so I just held up Opus 2. I'm actually going to do Opus 1 first. We have 4 Opus 1 packs and 4 Opus 2 packs, and honestly, if I get addicted to opening these and I end up having to do more of these videos to satiate my dark desires, I apologize in advance. So I was kind of curious about how I was going to end up opening these, but as you can see, it looks like there's a little tab right there at the top. So you know what? Let's just, oh yeah. That makes me nervous. Opening a card pack from the top and tearing down like that makes me so nervous. I'm used to opening packs, I guess, the old school way, where packs didn't really have a great way. So you'd either do scissors at the top and just not clip the top of them, or you would pull them apart from the seam right here. Like, you know, you would pull them like this, in a sense. All right, I can see some cards glowing hardcore in here. So let's see what we got in pack number 1. So, I just recorded a video for this. So I'm gonna figure it out while you're looking at them. So we have the Scholar. Put Scholar into the break zone, choose 140 control. Yeah, it might be a trading card game, but it is a competitive trading card game. Like I said, Nationals are coming up soon. So we've got a Scholar. Ooh, we've got, I gotta turn around to read them. We've got Zalbog. How about that? There, now I might be able to read them. Oh, he's got 5,000. All right. You can see the one hollow in the back, and you're probably getting excited as I am. You've got the Black Belt. Oh, is that black? Yeah, it's Black Belt. I couldn't tell from the T that was there. I'm also trying to have my arm not block my actual microphone down at the bottom. We have the Ninja, which apparently is also part green on the card. We have the Monk, also. Oh, this one's less green. You can kind of see Dwayne going through the background right there. We've got another Monk. Okay, so there's 2 different Monk cards right here. Looks like one is a standard unit. Oh, no, they're both standard units. Hold on, now I gotta look at the difference between these things. One is just a standard Final Fantasy Tactics Monk, and the other one has a oh, this one's a forward, and one's a backup. Yeah, I gotta actually learn how to play this card game, because I have no idea. I just want to know what that hollow is in the back. Alright, then we have Red 13, an oddly far more specific card. We have Aloha. What are you doing down there? Okay, so the hollow that we got, is this a, what kind of card is this? It's a, so this is just an astrologer, but it's like mega hollow. Look at that. I don't know if that's a rare or a legend. Does it say anywhere on the card itself? Celestial Stasis. Well, Orin is an astrologer. He's a backup astrologer. Does it say anywhere on the card whether or not it's rare, or do I just have to know this by having played the cards? Looks like I just have... Oh, no. It says... No. It's hard to tell at the bottom. It just says 134R. So I'm going to assume that means Opus 34. So there you go. We've got Orin. Looks like Snow is the next one we have right here. Well, Shiva, actually. It's not even Snow. It's just Shiva, but Snow's on the thing. We have the Warrior of Light, which I'm going to assume is a legend because he's the Warrior of Light. He's one of the primary heroes. We have Nora... And I think that might be... Oh, no, there's one more. And then we have Valfer. So it's hard for me to actually hold these correctly. But a pretty interesting first pack. I've got to kind of learn what some of these cards do. Return all forwards to their owner's hands. What does the Warrior of Light do? Warrior of Light... If Warrior of Light deals damage to a forward of cost of 4 or more, double the damage. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got to take some time to actually learn what these do. All right, let me put these over to the side so they don't fall over. And let's just take a cut over to pack number 2. Alright, so for pack number 2, we have the Evoker, we have another Scholar, we have a Geomancer, we have a Mystic, we have a Devout, we have a Moogle. Oh, I see that rare back there. We have an Archer. What's the rare? See, this one says EX at the top. Oh, it's an EX burst card. It's Alexander, specifically Hope's Alexander, which can be kind of hard to tell with all the shiny on the front of it. I just really wish it said... rare or something somewhere. If you hear that bell, by the way, it's Aloha. We have Barrett. We have Yog Rosh, which was definitely an unexpected one to be popping up right there. Come on, Aloha. We have Terra, so we have 2 different ones of the main heroes. We have Prish, a personal favorite of my own, and then we get back to the Evoker. All right, let's move on to pack number 3. I'm already having way too much fun doing this. All right, Kimari is the next. Oh, I can already see the holo back there. I think it's probably a guaranteed holo per pack. It has to be, right? Like, I've played enough trading card games at this point. We've got the Knight. We've got Ifrit, specifically the Final Fantasy Tactics Ifrit, it looks like. Come on, get into focus. There you go. We've got an Archer. We've got Knight. We've got Delita. I'm sure with Return to Evilise coming up in 14, there's a lot of people excited to see him popping up. We've got a Magus. We've got, Mog from 13-2. Oh, how I want to punch you in the face. Anyway, moving on to the next one, we have, let's let it get into focus again. I'm going to move my OBS over a little bit more so I don't have to, like, I don't know, it's in kind of a weird spot for me. We've got Orin again, but this time a less rare Orin, it looks like. We've got Fang. We've got Seymour. We've got a better Kamari, it looks like. A better Kamari. And then we've got regular Kamari at the top of the deck. Did I go through all those? Yeah, I did. So I got 2 Kamaris in one pack, huh? Well, at least one of them was rare and one of them wasn't. Let's see what pack number 4 for Opus 1 has. Oh, I'm already happy with this one. So it starts off with the Chocobo Chick. We have a Thief, who's apparently also a rock in the back. We have Cloud. We have the Thief. I'm trying to like keep them stacked. Honestly, I should just pick them up one at a time at this point. We have Argath. We have the Dark Knight. I see that holo. I'm waiting for that holo. We have an EX Burst Moogle. We've got Delita. Now we've got the holo Delita of all of them. We've got an EX Burst Odin. We've got Gabronth. Perfect, because I just finished playing through Final Fantasy 12. Agrius. Nope, skipping past that one. And Chocobo Chick again. So I'd say that probably the first pack had my favorite cards when it came to Warrior of Light. I just want to know how I'm going to put these together. I actually want to look up a rule book and see if we can explain how this works. So this is everything I got from Opus 1. This is a total of 48 cards. However, we still have Opus number 2 to open up here. So we've got 4 more of those. So let's get to it. Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to expect that the people in this pack are totally different. So we're starting off with, that's not a great picture of Redis from Final Fantasy 12. Alright, so let's move on. We've got a Moomba. I should have guessed that. Oh, I guess there's going to be a lot of Final Fantasy 8 stuff considering Squall was on the front. We have Final Fantasy 8's Ifrit. We have the Capricorn Reaper. What? Oh, it's a mannequin from Dissidia. I was like, wait, that's Kuja. No, it's a mannequin from Dissidia. It's the Capricorn Reaper. Alright, we have the Ranger. We have Sid Palendia, which is Final Fantasy 4? Yeah, that's 4. Oh, I see that holo. We have the Final Fantasy 14 Summoner. It's a standard unit. Let's see if it's better than actual Summoner in 14. Cast 1 summon of cost 2 or less from your hand without paying the cost. More summoning in this card than in Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, moving on. Once it gets into focus, we've got Palom. Oh, I'm assuming Porum is going to be here as well. When Palom stacks... Oh, is Porum there? When Palom deals damage to your opponent... No, I was looking for something involving Porum in that description. We've got Yang, we've got Bergen, we've got a Dramlek. A pretty good variety of cards in each pack. Fosoya, didn't expect that. And then back to Redis at the top of the deck. Alright, so that's one down. Let's see what we got from pack number 2. Alright, I think this might actually... No, this isn't my first dupe, but I think it's one of my first non-rare dupes. Alright, so we've got Final Fantasy VIII Ifrit again. We've got Leviathan from Final... Is that Final Fantasy VIII? I forgot how Leviathan looks in Final Fantasy VIII. We've got the Ninja. We've got... And that's a Final Fantasy... Any day now. Tactics, 1. Capricious Thief. I like how the whole card is just chroma keyed except for Zidane. It's another Dissidia mannequin. By the looks of things. Oh, I see the hollow in the back. We've got Carbuncle. That's Final Fantasy Tactics Carbuncle. We've got Sorbel. That's Final Fantasy 12. I forgot about that guy. Is it Sorbel or is it Sorbet? No, it's Sorbet. The T's are fancy when I'm looking at them directly through OBS. We've got the Sage. Oh, come on. What's the hollow? Rubicante. I didn't expect that. What does he do? What is he from? Arcfiend. When he attacks, activates all forwards the opponent controls, and then Barrier Shift. Rubicante cannot be chosen by summons or abilities of the named element this turn. So he can make himself immune to an element. Seems pretty strong to me. We have Fron. Just another common version. Oh, what's this? We have Selfie. I like how it's just her face, and like everyone else gets a full body shot. But not Selfie. Just her face. Maybe on the more rare ones. We've got Judge Geese from Final Fantasy 12. We've got Scarmiglione, one of the other fiends from Final Fantasy 4, and then we go back to Ifrit. So these packs haven't been as exciting as Opus 1. I was definitely more excited as we were going through the Opus 1 set. But let's see if the third pack from Opus 2 ends up... I'm already disappointed. So it's Yang again, but it's this version. It's this art style Yang. I already have the other art style Yang. I bet you, like, it doesn't even matter when it comes to these cards. They're probably, like, all sorts of different power. Ooh, Final Fantasy XIV's Ninja. If Ninja deals damage to a forward this turn, double the damage instead. I like it. I like it, Ninja. I don't know if that's any good, but I like the idea at the very least. Oh, and now we have Final Fantasy XIV Scholar. Choose one dull forward and deal 2,000 damage to it. Even the card game knows that Final Fantasy XIV Scholar. This must have happened before 4.0 because they're dealing deep. They're treating this is 3.x Scholar right here, dealing that deeps. You have Ranger. You have 14 Monk. This pack is full of 14 cards. I gotta check them all. Put Monk into the break zone. Choose one forward. It gains plus 3,000 power and Brave until the end. So going full ham on the Monk, it seems. We've got the Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, it's hard for me to read that again. Getting towards it. Another Sid. This time it's the non-rare version of Sid. And then we have Semblance of a Witch. Looks like it's just a hollow version of another one of the mannequins. This time an Ultimecia mannequin from Dissidia. We have Tella, who was a personal favorite of mine. We have Nero. Really? Dirge of Cerberus? Already in Opus 2? Like, I figured that's something you save for, like, when you're desperate. You're just looking for any card. I guess not. We have, what's his name? Gramis, all the way from Final Fantasy 12. And then if I could just separate the cards, Dr. Sid from Final Fantasy 12. And then we're back at the top of the deck. Definitely less excited about the Opus 2 cards. Maybe I'm just not as drawn to the characters that are available in Opus 2 as opposed to the ones that are available in Opus 1. I gotta see if Opus 3 is available in the West yet, because I definitely want to open more packs from that. Alright, so we've got Cypher. Once again, why are the Final Fantasy VIII characters like just their face? They weren't good enough to get anything except for the concept art of their face. Yang, so there's another dupe. Ninja, so there's another dupe. Scholar, what is this? The pack of dupes? Ranger, I think these are all dupes. Did I just open the same pack twice? What is this? Sorbet. Come on, there's so many more cards in this. There's a Laguna Hollow. What does he do? When Laguna attacks, choose one dull forward and control it, and then freeze it. Alright, well, at least that's something new. We have Palom, but it's just the non-rare version. We've got Fran again. And we've got Porum. And then Con-E Senna. Oh, man, this one looks epic. It's an EX burst card. Here, look at this. It's hard to see because of the... I'm turning off the stupid green screen. Let's look at some of these cards without the stupid green screen effect on. Here, where is it? Filter, chroma key. Oh, no, Happy, your green screen's broken. Yeah, no kidding. There you go, Con-E Senna. So what does this do? When Con-E Senna enters the field, choose one forward of cost 5 or more the opponent controls and break it. Well, that seems like it'd probably be pretty good if I knew the rules to the thing. Any other cards that were here that like we could barely see because of my stupid green screen that I should not use for these videos ever again? I mean, there's the Capricious Thief and the Carbuncle Sorbet. No, Rubicante Selfie. Most of the other ones were pretty okay to look at the very least. Scholar looked a little messy, but that's besides the point. So here we go. We have, what is this, 48 cards from Opus 2. We've got 48 cards from Opus 1. And I'm kind of curious to see how this game works. So I may do a follow-up video talking about, I guess, the different cards and the effects once I kind of know the rules of it. Because a lot of people have told me that it actually plays pretty well for a TCG. It's just that, who am I going to play against? Ultimately, who am I going to play against? So we'll see where it ends up going. But hopefully the Nationals go pretty well. I try to watch TCG Nationals whenever they're on Twitch, but I don't know if the Final Fantasy TCG Nationals are going to be streamed anywhere. I got to look up that information. But anyway, thanks for joining me for some pack opening. If you're curious about Opuses 1 and 2 yourself, I'll see if I can find a link to include in the description so you can check those out. And if you're a TCG guy like me, if you just like opening packs like me, opening packs with Final Fantasy characters, I'm doomed. That's it. I'm doomed. I don't know. This is 48 cards with dupes in both. And there's like 400 cards. So I'm going to Amazon after this, and I'll be back with more pack opening, unfortunately. Fortunately, I will see all you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. Until next time, take care.